let's meet the visiting team, the Minnesota Timberwolves. At small forward, at the other forward position, Dennis Rodman. At shooting guard, James Harden. At the other guard position, Russell Westbrook. Now, let's meet the starting five for your Chicago Bulls. Starting at shooting guard, at 6'6", number 13, Doug Christie.
A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. With Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our special guest at the broadcast table for this one, the celebrated Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, thanks so much for joining us tonight. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Kevin, thanks so much. Always fun to hang out with you and all your crew and talk basketball.
All right, I've told Doris and Greg and David, just buckle up because we are going to be on a great ride with you. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Harden out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Rodman. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5. And for Chicago, Draymond Green is out there with Yao. Then there's Brown. Then there's Christie. And it's Curry in at the point guard position. Shams, for the Bulls, the overall approach has seemed to be steady as she goes, let's stay in our lane, business as usual. But do you think that'll continue?
And business has been good, Kevin. One of the best attendance rates in the league. But listen, this is a Bulls organization that has to figure out its right direction and see how they can continue to build and find a way to build from the ground up and reach new heights, whether it is going a more rebuilding route, more in the middle route, versus going and really taking big swings. I think this is an organization that is very much trying to find their direction.
Oh, you're kind of setting the table. What could happen with this team? Good stuff. Westbrook against Brown. Pass to Curry. Three-pointer. Porter pulls it in. Last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to Cleveland. Here's Westbrook. And that one is good.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Brown kicks to Curry. Christie against Harden. Christie the pass to Green. From downtown, gets the three-pointer to fall. You communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. Knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Timberwolves, James Harden. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it. He can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Now here's Green. Pass to Christie. And the 3 off target. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Westbrook gets it to go. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team.
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunity. I know you're looking at it, but thank you for your honesty in that. The 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. The Timberwolves, number 1.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
Christie against Harden. Down low, makes it off the glass.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
Westbrook dishes to Porter. Floats one up. Westbrook, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. The latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting, Shams, what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax. It's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron, and that certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum. And we're seeing that happen to at least one or two teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It is just fascinating. Now here's Porter. Yao Ming missing his last shot. Pressey with the rebound. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
On your feet, fans.
And the Bulls making a change here. Turner's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Michael Finley, he's checked in for Michael Porter. Outside Curry. There's Brown with the three. And another miss by Chicago. Timberwolves leading by 3. In the corner, Harden lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Brown. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Hits it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Bulls have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Pass to Pressey. Down low, here's Curry, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Here's Westbrook driving inside. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Westbrook against Curry. And here's Brown outside. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 5 rebounds tonight. Westbrook kicks to Finley. Harden the pass to Chamberlain. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 6 on the shot clock. Harden can't hit. Outside, Green. Curry on the wing. Takes a 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bulls. And he drains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand.
The previous play is under review.
The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Minnesota on top, leading by 6. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Another strength for them today, guys. Mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
We've got DeBusschere. Pressey is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Turner. And it's Brown in at the small forward spot. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, "My potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say with what I had, I gave it my all, that's all that success should be defined by." Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, D.A. He is a worker and living the dream. And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want. But there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes the free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. Bulls trail by 8. Here's Brown. And again, Chicago. No good. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. They get it back. Porter. And finished off by Porter.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance opportunities.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Make some noise for your incredible. Now in the court.
Minnesota. Rodman comes in for Michael Finley. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Monte Ellis.
Get loud and make some noise for the incredible.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Turner dishes to Pressey. Back to Turner. There's the drive. Pressey's shot is off.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with Chicago's head athletic trainer. Oh, that is not what you want to see, and it sounds like it's a serious injury. Really not the way you want to start the season. Some bad luck right out of the gate. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed. The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim. My goodness, how you feeling?
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bulls trail by 12. And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush. There's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend.
365, 24/7.
Wow. Turner's checked in for the Bulls. It's stolen by Curry. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's to Busher. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
Hey, guys, it's really amazing the effect that Busher has on this team, especially on the defensive end. He's smart, he's cagey, and incredibly tough.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Westbrook against Curry. That one good for 2. Westbrook's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, let's remember, Russell Westbrook has an MVP trophy in his closet. This guy is working right now. You've got to get into him and make it tougher.
Now, here's Brown. 11-point game his last outing.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And Holiday kicks to Porter. Shoots over Brown. The kick out to Holiday. And a miss there on the triple. Bulls trail by 11. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dennis Rodman. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Noah. PJ Washington comes in for Dennis Rodman. At least checked in for Michael Porter. And it's James Harden in for Drew Holiday. Here's Christie, just 5 to shoot. Here's Brown, accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
Sweet little mid-range from Jaylen Brown. That 3-level scoring coming into play.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
Porter with a block.
Good work on the defensive end for Porter Jr. Timing things just right there to get the block.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power. Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Here's Curry after the basket by Minnesota. Gets inside and lays it in.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Westbrook drives in. Softly drops in the floater. Westbrook's got 19 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Outside, Green. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Back to Curry from the arc. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter. Westbrook passes to Porter. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
That was an emphatic answer by Porter Jr., looking to dominate him from beyond.
Curry outside. No good on that one. Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fifth.
Hi, everyone. Let's start things off by checking out the Player of the Month award recipients. Guys, how about our winner from the Western Conference?
Plenty of LOVE. That's what you can do about this game. Love it, because that combination.
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Timberwolves.
The way they have owned the paint, not only will they win the game, they might not even sweat.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game, he has been everywhere.
His mixtape was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Porter is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Harden, and it's Chamberlain in at the center. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
The offensive rebound. Chamberlain kicks to Westbrook. Off target with his three. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing here by 8. Christie. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Porter finds Westbrook. Curry with the steal. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Rodman grabs the miss.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Here's Harden. Pass to Chamberlain. Outside Westbrook. Christie against Harden. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 9 points for James Harden.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Bulls trail by 10, and we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Harden the pass to Porter. Back to Harden. 6 to shoot. A 3-ball. And he's good on the 3-ball. Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Minnesota with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Westbrook. Pass to Porter. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Harden kicks to Rodman. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Well, defensively, Doris, these Minnesota Timberwolves are really a cut above the rest.
They led the league in defensive rating in 2024. They have so many ways to shut down what you're trying to do offensively. Length, athleticism, rim protection, commitment, and great scheme. They are a nightmare.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Here's Curry. It's good, and it's his sixth make against 11 attempts.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Westbrook with it. Now Green defending. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the strike. Pressy's checked in for Christie. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Noah's checked in. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Pressy dishes to Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And this is where the size of Ming is just too much. I have to foul him when he's that close.
For Chicago, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Pressy against Harden. Curry looking it over. Steph, perfection from the arc.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw.
Westbrook against Curry. And it's Westbrook missing. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Bulls. A 12-point game. And following this game, they'll challenge the Grizzlies on the road at the FedEx Forum in Memphis. That will be a... Gosh, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness. Another bucket for Russell Westbrook. Boy, don't forget, this guy's always in attack mode.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Chicago is on a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Back to Curry. Launches it. Again, Curry missing.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
From deep Harden. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
3 points.
Westbrook's got 6 assists now in the game.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Back to Curry. Latrey. And Curry comes right back with a 3.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance is half high overall.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Chamberlain. And he makes that one. Chamberlain got his first points of the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Curry. He gets that one.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
The 3 from Harden. A shot off that time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Timberwolves lead by 14. We've got more in store for you right after this. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold your ground. The other thing...
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Miles Turner out there with DeBusschere. And there's Christie, and it's Pressy in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
What a smooth-looking opportunity. Holiday in rhythm right there.
Westbrook against Christie. Pass to Pressy. A floater. That shot no good. Timberwolves leading by 17. Stolen by DeBusschere. Pressey against Holiday. Turner passes to Pressey. Here's Brown. Holiday with the defensive effort.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
My goodness, you better get out of the way. Westbrook driving inside, rises up for the slam.
The Bulls have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Christie the pass to Pressey. Three-pointer. The shot's good from Christie.
And the three-point shot of Christie, so dangerous. A very capable shooter when the D gives him space.
Over to the left wing. Rodman passes to Westbrook. Holiday with the three. Rebound by the Bulls.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Christie kicks to Pressey. Fires from 14, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Here's Westbrook, and the layup is good. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Christie the pass to Pressey. Brown outside. Looking to get back on track here. It's rebounded by Noah. Minnesota leading by 16. Holiday dishes to Rodman. Here's Finley. Pressey defending. Pass to Noah. Back to Holiday. For the three. Finley can't get it to go. For Chicago, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Pressey passes to Brown. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Well, you catch the defense off guard by being willing to fire as soon as the ball touches your hands.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. So for the Bulls, Yao checked in for Miles Turner. Draymond Green comes in for DeBusschere. And Curry subbed in for Pressey. Minnesota also making some changes. Chamberlain's checked in for Noah. Michael Porter comes in for Michael Finley. And it's James Harden in for Drew Holiday. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He told his players, I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
Well, there's so much you can come to depend on with Draymond Green. Certainly skill in terms of his passing and rebounding and defense. But how about the emotion and leadership as well, guys?
To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. What a terrific move that was. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Brown the pass to Christie. Curry with it. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Rodman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside, Westbrook. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Stephen Curry. And we talk to people about the Bulls. GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
And the Bulls with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Pass to Christie. Rodman against Green. Minnesota with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Harden kicks to Chamberlain. That one goes in.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Minnesota.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Russell Westbrook.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Curry dishes to Yao. Pass to Curry. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Green against Rodman. And here's Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 12 rebounds. Up top, Curry. He's covered by Westbrook. Curry with the bucket. There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter. On the wing, Harden. Porter in the corner. Harden finds Westbrook, and Westbrook throws it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Brown right side. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control,
Vamos a ver si podemos rescatar la temporada porque estamos bastante bajitos. Vamos a ver qué pasa.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now, our player of the game, Russell Westbrook.